I think that I see a lot of economic inequality leads to political inequality. So the more money that you have, the more influence you have over politics, where if you don't have a lot of money, you don't really have as much say in politics as you would if you did.
I think there's two big things on my mind that worry me about the political scene today. The first being money's role in politics. I think a lot of people are really worried about money's influence over political decision making and just kind of the power that money and not people seem to be carrying. And another big worry of mine that I think a lot of people are kind of vocalizing with this election campaign is that the way that hate's being used and rhetoric to kind of draw support for certain political agendas. I think it's really questionable and kind of eerie and worrisome, and we want to spread, peace and love and not hateful rhetoric.
What really worries me is people not getting their information from valuable sources and just basing on what people are saying in social media, especially voters. So people are just getting convinced of what their friends are saying and they're not really doing research, and when it comes to voting, they're just going to vote for whomever convinces them the best. And I feel like this election is very tricky because we have very scary options.
What worries me? I guess you could say what doesn't worry me is a better question. What worries me the most is the fact that I have to pick one of these people to run the country, and it's pretty difficult when there's a lot of jokes being thrown around and people don't take it seriously.
What worries me about the American political scene today is that we are in gridlock in a way, and that things aren't really getting done in the government, so it's hard to move forward.
I look out and I'm not entirely sure what happened. I'm not entirely sure if things are worse off than they used to be, if the country as a whole is getting worse, but I think the quality of the people that are coming to the forefront of the political scene definitely is.
I guess that we have a lot of diversity when it comes to political views, and it's not a very set standards of beliefs and what people want to do if they were elected president. So we have choices.
What reassures me is I've got the right to sit here and tell you this. That, I think, is the single biggest thing protecting Americans' political rights, is the ability to say, no, you're an absolute idiot. We have to listen to everyone's opinion, we have to understand them, because that's how we grow as people. That's how we learn, that's how we embrace new ideas.
And what reassures me about the American political scene is that there are new ideals and new people always coming on to the scene. So there's a way for new ideas and new opportunities.
What reassures me is the fact that there will be a lot of write-ins, I assume, for both sides, no matter who's nominated. And also the fact that there's an impeachment system in place, so I feel that that's going to be mentioned no matter who's elected.
I think what reassures me about American politics today is students and educated voters who educate themselves about politics and want to get involved, and they're the ones that are protesting and exercising their amendment rights to petition and make a change. And even if they don't have that money that corporations do, they can still make a difference by putting their voice out there.
Personally, I think that it seems that young people are really getting involved, especially with this campaign election series. And obviously I haven't been able to vote before or anything like that, but it just really seems like young people today are really getting involved and kind of starting to believe and feel like that their vote matters, and that they can have a say in the political realm in our society. And that's reassuring for a lot of people, I think.